Denver, Colorado, the mile-high city located 5,280 feet above sea level. Denver is home to many great landmarks such as Mile High Stadium and Elitch Gardens, which moved to downtown Denver in 1994. Mile High Monument, located right outside the current Broncos Stadium in the parking lot, is a tiny tribute to the Broncos' home field history. The replica of the old stadium is 1/8 the size and seats about 300 people. The JJ section of the parking lot is right where the old Mile High Stadium was located. This home plate here is exactly where the old home plate was located, where the Denver Bears and Colorado Rockies used to play at the old Mile High. We are outside and about to enter the Mile High Monument. Mile High Stadium was home to the Broncos for 40 years, from 1960 to 2000. One fixture at the old Mile High Stadium was superfan Tim McKernan, nicknamed the Barrel Man. He attended every home game at both Mile High Stadium and Invesco Field at Mile High, wearing nothing but an orange barrel that covered his torso and a cowboy hat and boots. Mile High Stadium was constructed a little bit differently than the current stadium is, in that the south stands were completely separated from the rest of the stadium. Mile High Stadium had many great memories, including the time Broncos defensive end Lyle Alzado fought heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali during an 8-round exhibition in July of 1979. Also, it was home to when Terrell Davis rushed for 200 yards and when the Broncos defeated the New York Jets 23-10 to advance to Super Bowl 33, where they would knock off the Atlanta Falcons for back-to-back Super Bowl wins. The video board from inside the monument will replay some of the greatest Broncos moments in Super Bowl history. Mile High Magic is a slogan that Broncos country uses due to the nature of great moments that tend to happen at Mile High. The south stands were where the loudest and rowdiest fans always sat, as they called themselves South Standers, usually leading the cheers and the boos. In the early years, these people did not hesitate to pelt the visiting teams with whatever they could get their hands on, including snowballs. Here are a couple examples of rowdy fans, first in the south stands and then also on the other side of the stadium, as they celebrate the Broncos' success on the field. The Broncos won 4 AFC championships at Mile High Stadium in 1977, 87, 89, and 98, but only the one in 98 resulted in a Super Bowl victory. In December of 1998, Terrell Davis broke the 2,000-yard mark for rushing in a game against the Seattle Seahawks. Terrell Davis, Shannon Sharpe, and Rod Smith, 3 of my favorite Broncos, are all elected to the Broncos Ring of Fame. Steve Atwater and Gary Zimmerman aren't too shabby either. Pat Bowlen is the majority owner of the Broncos when he purchased the team from Edgar Kaiser in 1984. He served as the Broncos CEO until 2014 when he stepped down because of Alzheimer's. Bucky the Bronco, a 27-foot, 1,600-pound horse, sits atop the Mile High Stadium scoreboard. Here are some horses located outside the current stadium representing some Rocky Mountain thunder. In the background, you can see Colfax Avenue. The Ring of Fame is home to many Broncos greats from over the years. Here are some more current Broncos from more of my era. Safety John Lynch, kicker Jason Elam, owner Pat Bowlen, coach Dan Reeves, Rick Upchurch, the great Tom Nalen, the greatest wide receiver in Broncos history, Rod Smith, Hall of Fame tight end Shannon Sharpe, Hall of Fame running back Terrell Davis, soon-to-be Hall of Fame safety Steve Atwater, Hall of Fame tackle Gary Zimmerman, safety Dennis Smith, linebacker Carl Mecklenburg, the legendary John Elway, cornerback Louis Wright, linebacker Tom Jackson, and finally linebacker Randy Gradishar. On February 7, 2016, one of the greatest moments of my life occurred as the Broncos defeated the Carolina Panthers 24-10 in Super Bowl 50 to claim their 3rd Super Bowl title. I was so fortunate to be able to actually go to the game, so it will always go down as one of the greatest moments in my entire life. Hope you got some perspective on the old Mile High Stadium, as well as learning a little bit about the Denver Broncos history.